All right.
Ahoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, and others of this beautiful world. Welcome to the second part of the Nothing But Football podcast. We've just been running through some conversations. Well, we wrapped up our fixtures. And, there's a lot that I wanted to talk about. Like team of the season, I wanted to touch up on that. Signing of the season, that's also something that I always wanted us to talk about. But I think for now...
Do you still believe it's Gabriel?
One
day it's coming. Okay.
Yeah, no. I actually think we can actually touch on that. But the one I wanted to talk about, actually, we don't... Yeah. No, let's talk about that.
Signing of the season.
No. Let's start from the other end of the spectrum. Worst signing of the season.
I thought Lucas was going to give us a freestyle over here.
Hey?
I thought we were doing a Freestyle Tuesday thing and Lucas was going to brass freestyles in part 2, dog. Bashing players' names, dog. Kicking the door down like Ozil.
Oh boy.
Rashford was scoring braces against Arsenal on debut.
Off the top of the dome, like Cavani.
Yeah, no, I just thought we'd look at some signings that we've had this season. I'm sure, Curtis and I kind of have similar thoughts in terms
Worst signing of the season?
Yeah.
Willian.
Worst. Okay. No, I'm going to think about it now.
No. Willian Ryan Brewster.
Oh, yes.
In fact, it's Ryan Brewster. It's Ryan Brewster. His price tag. 30 mil.
No, that's
I remember arguing with somebody on Twitter. They were like, nah, he's a youngster. They have a buyback clause. I'm like, that boy is not doing anything.
Nothing. They had a buyback clause on Ibe.
He played a Premier League. He hadn't played a Premier League senior game for Liverpool. And you telling me, man, that he's worth 30 million. Nketiah's worth 60. He's got 4 Europa League goals there.
No, because I'll just look at some of the signings. There's just, I'll just brush on some of them. We had from Arsenal, we had a Thomas Partey. Pablo Mari wasn't really a signing. We'll just leave it at...
Yeah, he was there last season.
Yeah.
But it was permanent this season.
This is permanent this season. Then we look at a Willian who came in for free, but his wages were super high. Gabriel...
I think he did all right.
Gabriel, who started well. I think we can actually look at it from that point of view, where we look at it break it down from top 6 teams.
Okay, fair enough.
So I think from the
okay, yeah, then do it like that, then read them out.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Sure.
It's Thomas Partey from Arsenal. Look at Thomas Partey, Pablo Mari, Cedric Suarez, Willian, Gabriel, Alex Ronison, Sabai. Okay, the rest are just loans and... Yeah, those are just loans. But I'd say from Arsenal, let's
go through all the clubs.
No. I said let's break it down in top 6 from a top 6 point of view.
None of them connected this season, eh? Those signings.
Yeah,
Gabriel connected before COVID.
Gabriel connected.
I think
he did a decent job.
I think
from like 6 games.
From an Arsenal point of view, we look at those signings. Yeah, we say Thomas Partey was
good signing. I'm just saying.
Thomas Partey was a decent signing, but this season nothing happened.
Sure.
Gabriel, this season nothing happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. None of them connected.
So looking at that, from a base signings point of view, we can't really talk about anyone from Arsenal. But worst signings, of course, we can throw Willian in. We can throw Willian in.
He doesn't have a competition.
I disagree with that.
What did he do compared to the other players?
No, but if you're putting him for worst signing, I'm saying I think he's been okay.
Okay, who's worse than him?
Read those signings out.
What? Thomas Partey, Pablo Mari, Cedric Suarez, Willian, Gabriel, Alex Ronison.
He did as much nothing as those guys did.
What?
He did as much nothing as those guys did.
We have the 3rd best defense because of those defenders. What has he done to our attack?
You told me it's, what's his name? Holding and who? Who did you tell me that? Gabriel was in that 6 weeks he was popping.
Yeah.
Last week you were telling me
but it's been a rotation of Gabriel, Pablo Mari.
I hear you. I'm not saying Willian's been great. I'm saying he's done as much nothing as those other guys.
But what I'm saying is those rotation players gave us the third best defense. Willian has given us 1 goal, 3 assists. It can't be as much nothing as the others. We weren't from 10th in conceding goals.
Cedric Soares.
Huh? He's played like 5 games, Cedric Soares.
Sharp. Why is he not worse than Willian?
Because he hasn't played. Willian has been given opportunities.
Cedric Soares actually played well.
He's a backup.
The only time he had a blunder is when they moved him to left back.
But even with Cedric Soares,
so he had a better season than Willian.
Yes,
I'd argue that.
You know, I even say that.
Fair enough. I really don't care, but I just don't think he's been that bad.
I'm saying in relation to what they signed him as. Nah? Cedric
is
Soares was signed up as a backup player.
Now
Willian was signed as the creator.
Okay, I hear you. Dude, I'll give it to you. Arsenal's worst player.
I wasn't going to brush on the lower teams, but now I'm looking at the Aston Villas. And then I see Ollie Watkins.
Fantastic.
Who's actually had a great season.
For their level.
And another highlight was Emi Martinez.
For their level.
Emi Martinez, can we agree?
Yep.
That for the price and what he's doing,
they had he
might be in contention for the best.
They're very good.
Yeah.
So
I'll give you
those two, Barkley on loan, look at some injuries and whatnot.
Yeah. Started off well, but yeah.
Marvelous was there before now. Okay.
Yeah, Marvelous.
Ollie Watkins was okay.
Bertrand Traore.
Okay.
For their level also.
Yeah, for their level, okay.
He did well. Like he's
guys, he scored in like 5 games this season.
I think that the stats have obviously changed now.
How many games does a mid-table striker score in? Glenn Murray was mid-table.
Glenn Murray was never. He did okay.
Sharp. Ollie Watkins did okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all you need to do in the Prem for
okay.
Aston Villa.
I said okay, not great signing. It's an okay signing.
For Aston Villa, he was their best signing.
Standards have dropped. The mid-table teams used to do well. James Beattie was banging in 20, 30 goals a season.
Once.
But it's more than Ollie Watkins.
At his first attempt. He's still got more years to try.
He's not going to improve.
Who knows?
He's not going to improve. I put my money on that. He's not going to improve.
Fair enough.
I think if we move on, we actually move on to a team where I believe the worst conversations actually can be had, because we move on to Chelsea.
Oh boy.
Timo Werner.
No, you said Chelsea, so I'm looking here.
Let's talk. Give me the signings.
Timo Werner, Kai Havertz,
flop.
Hakim Ziyech,
Flop.
Malang Sarr's on loan. Ben Chilwell,
Good signing.
Thiago Silva,
okay.
Another highlight signing in Edouard Mendy.
Great signing.
Yeah.
Yeah, their offensive play flops, every single one of them. And if anybody wants to argue otherwise, I can give Werner a break because he still assists, man, even though he was there to score goals. But Ziyech, Werner, Kai Havertz, all flops, every single one of them. I don't know what they did. I think the top goal scorer at the club right now has got 6 goals.
Yeah, I know.
In fact, you got problems if Mason Mount is winning Player of the Year for your team. After you spent 80 and 70 million strikers, you got problems if that's who's winning Player of the Year.
Okay, but I think let's try piece these Chelsea signings and see who we pick for best. Obviously, we'll put Mendy in there. I feel as though for the best conversation, he should be involved.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone else in the Chelsea side involved in the conversation of best signing.
It's just Ben Chilwell and Mendy, but Mendy is by far the best.
Yeah.
And the only reason I put Ben Chilwell slightly second is because he played throughout the whole season. Mendy was in out the team.
I'll give it to Mendy for best.
Yeah, I believe Mendy.
And then worst, I'm giving it to Havertz because I don't know what he did.
So you're leaving Werner out of it as well?
Werner at least assists. He's just not hitting in front of goals, but he's doing something.
So you're saying between Werner and Havertz is the worst?
Yes.
And then your opinion?
Sure. So I'm just trying to think who's had the worst season, because I think all of those signings are actually good signings. Who's had the worst season is probably Ziyech.
I won't even give it to Ziyech because he's in and out the team because of
Yeah, doesn't that make his season worse?
Struggling to
because
fit in.
because Kai Havertz has played at certain points.
Yeah.
Werner has played at certain points.
But what I'm saying,
Ziyech is meh.
yeah, but what I'm saying is we're judging players that played. If I'm injured for the whole season, you're not going to call me worst sign of the season.
Yeah, I suppose.
You can't, because I've done nothing. I haven't played. I haven't been opportunity to show my thing. Havertz is giving opportunity on top of opportunity, and he hasn't played. Has Ziyech even played 10 games this season?
I'm sure.
If he can't even qualify for a Premier League winners medal,
I'm sure he's played 10 games. I'm sure.
Check how many games.
So you're saying from a Premier League point of view?
Yeah, Premier League point of view.
Okay. Because I know he was involved a lot in...
Yeah, he's played. Remember at some stage him and Reece James were killing it on the right.
Yeah, but that was like a run of 5 games.
I feel like he was involved a lot more in Champions League this season. But yes, looking at... okay.
How many games?
He's had 22 appearances.
Yeah.
Damn, then it was terrible.
Yeah, okay.
He's at 22.
So I think we can throw him in that
Throw
conversation.
him right there.
Yeah, he played
I
a
gave him
lot.
a break. I gave
Yeah,
him a break.
Because I'll look at...
Because I remember him playing under Tuchel also.
Because I'll look at Havertz. I think Havertz has also played quite a bit, but he scored a lot.
If I was Tammy Abraham, I'll be hacked.
Eh?
I'd be hacked if I was Tammy
Tagged
Abraham.
by what?
After all those goals I scored this season, the top goal scorer this season is 6, and then you still bench me. You won't give me a chance.
Havertz has had 26, but he's had 4 goals. I think Ziyech had 2. That's a bit unfair, though.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm still giving it to Havertz for his price tag.
So you're saying Havertz?
For his
I'm saying
price tag.
Ziyech.
You're saying Ziyech?
For worst. Best.
But wasn't even Ziyech okay? But Ziyech was signed in Jan, but he only started in
I think I'll actually have to agree. Yeah, no, Lucas, I'll have to agree with you. Because I feel like Havertz, there was a time when he was scoring and assisting very highly. Ziyech kind of...
And he has a shirt now, I guess.
Yes.
That also makes a difference.
So Ziyech, I feel like he disappeared. There were games where I used to watch, and he literally disappeared. He wasn't the same man as the Ajax guy we saw. Yeah, but I think we can move on.
It's in the DNA of Chelsea to be defensive. I don't know why he went there as an attacking player.
Champions League final. That's why.
I'm not going to touch up on Crystal Palace. Guess we can look at Everton for one name that was in Uncle Curtis's name for a while. That's James Rodriguez. Let's have that conversation solely about him because, we can have a conversation about
just name the rest, Solo.
Yes, so Robin Olsen, he's on loan. He's the keeper. Niels Nkunku hardly played. Alan from Napoli.
Yeah.
Felt like he was a good player in the middle there. James from Real Madrid. Doucouré, average season.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, I started well in the beginning. And Ben Godfrey, shame he's had a decent season because he was I think it was Seamus Coleman who was injured and he had to slot in at right back.
Yeah.
And he actually did pretty well. But I don't think we can include him in the signing of the season topic. But yeah, let's start with your boy. James, how do you feel about his season?
For the hype that people brought to him, he had a terrible season. But realistically, he had an okay season.
Yeah.
Okay to good. But for the La Liga merchants, that La Liga is better than all these other leagues, you can see where the quality is now because your boy James fell off real fast. And we haven't heard it from him since game 4. What happened to the assist? So he had an okay season. I'm not going to hold that against him because it's hard to adapt to this league. But I never want to hear that the Bundesliga or La Liga is a great league. Never again. Do not chat to me about that.
Okay.
Not when Bayern has won 9 Bundesliga titles in a row. Not when James came and then struggled after game 5.
That's quite harsh. But yeah, he had 6 goals for the season. He played 23 games. And 4 assists. That's not a bad tally.
Yeah, and he got all those in the first 10 games of the season.
Yeah, fair point. But I'm just saying that's an okay season. I actually do understand what you mean when you say
Not for the iPad, man. God, yeah.
he was young player of the year at some point, so it's the hype was deserved. But yeah, shame. I don't know. I feel like he gets a bit of slack, but I knew you'd have something to say about it, so you're leaving it at okay.
He had an okay season. The best signing, Alan.
He doesn't have to be included in.
He's saying best signing Allen.
Oh, for Everton
For Everton.
in general.
For Everton.
Okay, yeah, no.
Worst? Is he worst?
No, he's not worse. He's just
okay.
Yeah, they had no bad signings.
They didn't pay a ridiculous price for him, so I'm not going to put him under worse.
It's unknown.
It's a loan.
Right?
No.
Did they buy him?
They bought him.
But he said he wants to go be with Ancelotti. He trusts him. Fulham, there's obviously no highlights there. I think we can move.
Let's just go to the other big six, though.
Yeah, I was just looking. Rafinha, we can have that conversation.
He was a good season. Yeah.
For signing of the
That's
season.
a fantastic signing.
And he's been improving. That's what I like.
Yeah, I feel like we can include Rafinha because we must remember as well that although he got signed in the beginning of the season, he didn't play until I think January because he was still fitting in.
Yeah.
But it's been improvement on top of improvement.
100%.
That's what I love about Rafinha. Like, each game week, he just looks like he's bossing the game more.
Bruno Fernandez always raves about this guy because they were at Sporting together.
Yeah, I think I'll just look at his. He's got an impressive tally. In 29 games, he had 6 goals and 8 assists.
Yeah.
So.
And there's been more goals and assists coming in recent weeks.
Yeah.
So that told me he adapted. And now he's got this league on lock, and I expect him to kick on.
So I think it is fair to include him into that conversation.
Yeah.
Of the best signing of
For Leeds.
Hey?
For Leeds.
No, I think we can talk about him as best
For
signing.
the season.
I
think the competition is too strong. He's a good signing.
For Leeds.
We'll probably go on to prove it, but from this season, I'm not even entertaining his name.
So you think we must leave him out? I mean, okay.
Let's move on
So
to the
does
next
that
team.
mean I must take out Ollie Watkins as well for signing of the season?
Yes.
All right. I was just now we're knocking out names. We're getting to the nitty gritty parts. Now looking at Leicester, I don't really think
No. They're strong.
who we're going to talk about. Okay, Wesley Fofana.
Oh, for overall. Oh,
Yes.
sorry, I thought we were breaking.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Wesley Fofana, I would, if we said best defender of the season or best defensive signing.
No, I
think
don't
he's-
think we're
I think
breaking
he's
it up like that. I think we can give like honorable.
No, I'm saying just for having a defender in the mix.
Yeah,
I'd say put his name, Fofana.
overall.
For having defenders in the mix because there's only one other
We're not
defender.
giving charity picks out. We're saying overall. If you've had a good season, if I mention your name and they say
He's had a good season, then yes, overall.
so you're saying that
Overall, I suggest Wesley Fofana then.
okay,
Let's move on to the other names, guys.
I'll put him in. But I feel like if we've just taken out what's his name?
Watkins.
If we took out Rafinha, that's a bit harsh to put in Fofana. But I understand Fofana's played the whole season.
Yeah.
Timothy
enough for this.
Castagne, that's also another.
No.
Next.
No. I'm not saying for the overall list. I'm saying from a Leicester
from
point
a
of view,
good
that's a
signing.
good signing.
Yeah.
I think he'll do better as time goes by. Genghis Una was alone. Diego Llorente, I did not even know. Yeah, but I think from that point of view, we can move on to the other teams.
Yeah, good signings from Leicester. I think it's beefed up their squad. Obviously, squad side. Leicester's depth of squad has really been improving well lately.
Yeah. Then we move on to Liverpool. With Liverpool, Liverpool has been interesting signings. Only 3 we can talk about. That's Thiago, the pointer. Costas Tsimikas. He barely played this season.
Yeah.
And then Diogo Jota.
Oh, wow.
And Jota for the first half of the season.
Yeah, I think.
Would you put him up for the overall best signing? Yeah, because
If it wasn't for
injuries, but
Yeah, I think from a Leicester point of view, there's no one to talk about. No, Liverpool point of view, there's no one to talk about.
It's as forgettable as their season this season.
Yeah. Then we will move on to Manchester City. I think there's one name we cannot deny.
Yes.
Is best signing of the season. From City's point of view, and that's Ruben Diaz.
I think that's going to be more.
So yes, I agree with you. When's Consuelo? Is Consuelo not this season?
If I'm not mistaken, he signed last season.
Okay.
Yes.
But Diaz 100%.
Even if Cancelo was there, still be Diaz for the simple fact of Diaz is there irrespective of.
Yeah, but they'd both be on the list. I'm saying if we put but if he's from a year ago.
Yeah. Then I guess what
Diaz, therefore. He has been a top-notch defender. I think he's even brought John Stones back from the dead.
Yes. Oh, that resurgence has been beautiful because
now. Well, sorry. But even the beautiful thing about John Stones is, if you look at John Stones' stats for tackling or whatever, John Stones is not tackling the season. All he has to do is mop up after that guy who goes to search for the ball.
Yeah. No, I must say.
Let's go. What's the next team is? Man United.
Oh, you're not going to talk about your boy, Ferran Torres.
Hat-trick hero.
You don't want to talk about your boy.
Hat-trick hero. The solution to the number 9.
I look like I'm a joke.
Huh? The solution to the outstanding number 9.
I look like I'm a joke to you guys.
Yeah, I think.
Please don't bring Mickey Plus players into this conversation.
Ooh, worst signings. We move on to Manchester United. I'm not even going to ask.
Just read the names.
Well, best, Edison Cavani, I think from a second part, I think we have to commend him, but I don't think we can say he's the best signing of the season.
Okay.
Oh, overall, no.
I think
Let's just name
for United, therefore.
Yeah. Name all the players then.
Donny van de Beek.
Yeah.
You know he has to be worst.
He has to be worst.
I'm not even going to put him worse because
From this season, he'll turn out to be alright.
But I'm not going to even put him worse because he's hardly getting on opportunities, and I'm not going to do a player's dirty like that.
No, we're not. Listen, we don't care about the politics. Has he produced? Is the question.
No, but
read out the numbers. Read out the names and let him choose who's worst. Then worst.
Now I was gonna say for worst so far, Timo Werner.
No, I'm saying for Man United.
Of United. Read out the United.
The rest. Willy Kambala, Alex Telles, Donny van de Beek, and Edison Cavani. I feel as though we can't involve Diallo. Diallo's been a good signing. He's young as well. We can't throw him in this week.
No, I'm not going to throw that.
Who's worst of those names then? If you had to say who's worst.
I think they were just okay signing. I'm not going to put a player who has hardly played. Check between Tellers and Van de Beek who's played more games. If Tellers has played more games, I'm taking
Okay, so the worst is whoever played less games.
No, not less. The worst is whoever played less and had bad performances. If you don't
So
play...
if they tell you the number of games they get, how are you going to get bad performances out of that?
Because then I can see he's played, and when he's played. I can't remember a bad Van de Beek game.
Oh, okay.
So
so I'm going to call either of them bad.
I can't remember a good Van de Beek game.
Yeah, but then we're talking about worst. We're not talking about if you're great. Worst, you have to remember a bad game.
I think Tellez has had 8 games, no goals, 1 assist, and a clean sheet.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Van de Beek, cool.
For a defender, that's not bad.
Sure, Van de Beek is more.
I think, Donny, if I remember, even scored on his debut. I'm not going to...
No, more than the 8 that nigga got.
He has 1 goal, 1 assist, but in 17 appearances.
Okay, shit. Now I'm going to have to put him on the list.
Yeah. That's what
But
I'm saying.
I blame it on his lack of game time.
Yeah. No, listen, we're not there's factors to it. But at the end of the day, did he produce?
Yeah. I just don't like putting players. If you had 17 sub appearances, I can't put you on the worst thing.
No, I get you. It shouldn't be at all. But.
We don't normally talk about Sheffield, but we have to for this.
Yes, because you have to put Ryan Brewster.
Yes. So I think we'll put in Brewster. I'm not sure what his transfer fee. I think it was like 24.
30.
Yeah.
Oh, 30.
It was close to 30 million euros.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
euros.
over 20.
24 million pounds. I
It
think.
was a
24,
ridiculous
25
amount.
million pounds.
They got more than the previous strikers that at Bournemouth that got them relegated at.
Yeah, no, I think we can all agree that Brewster, Liverpool players sold us a dream.
Let's see, maybe bangs them in the championship next season.
Then he can do that at the
Because I
championship.
think he had a 1-2 for Derby when he was on loan there, but it was like 10 goals in 20 games.
Then we can have a best player segment just for him and give him his credit.
Oh, in the
Down
championship.
there. Yes. Good next season. Well, thumbs up or thumbs up him. But
Who's your little brother's best friend?
I think let's move on. We're not going to talk about Southampton. There weren't really notable signings. The next team, Tottenham. This is a tough one because...
Names?
Names. Let's go names though before you start talking.
I think we can throw in Matt Doherty
Yeah.
as a worst signing. But I'm going to read the names here. It's Gareth Bale on loan from Madrid. Carlos Vinicius on loan from Benfica. Sergio Reguilon from Madrid. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg from Southampton. Joe Hart from Burnley. And Matt Doherty from Wolves.
Bale. Worst.
What? From what he's been doing.
What has he been doing?
The man he's been scoring hat-tricks.
Since when? Since March.
No, don't get me wrong. He only started playing properly now.
Yeah, so.
Worst.
So?
On the list of worst.
Yes.
Yo. Okay.
If that man has 20 plus appearances and he's done nothing, he's the worst signing there. Don't let the reputation precede you.
I'll even look at him this season.
There's Matt Doherty on that list.
I don't care.
He's done, like...
I don't care.
Matt Doherty did more for Spurs than Bale did this season.
Put it, Doherty's Bale, same level. Worst signing this season.
They're same level, but one's worse.
You can have two worst players.
I think that's a bit unfair.
You let his reputation precede him. What has he done for Tottenham this season?
He scored 9 goals.
What has he done for Tottenham this season, guys? How many games?
Eh?
How many games?
18.
18.
I'm not even...
9 goals in the Premier League.
Eh?
9 goals in the Premier League.
Yes!
Including a hat trick.
Screw that nigga still.
As much as you try to hate on him, right, he's not... I'm going to look closer to find his assist tally.
Yeah.
But I feel as though these are...
But towards best, while you say that, I'm putting Højbjerg on the list for best side.
Højbjerg, Reguilon second.
Sure.
In fact, let me put it this way. I'm being harsh on Bale. Højbjerg, Reguilon, Bale, he's third. Okay, let me stop hating. Because Vinicius Jr. did nothing.
Højbjerg filled
Matt
the hole.
Doherty did nothing.
He filled the hole that we thought Winks was filling. He made it actually...
Who's this?
Winks.
Remember when they called him?
Who you talking about?
Højbjerg.
Oh, Højbjerg.
We used to think Winks was doing a good job until Højbjerg got there. And now you see, okay, this is what a real...
When they said Hinks is the next Zidane. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh. And the sad part is Højbjerg is not that technically gifted or anything like that. Like you see him and you're like, he's not spectacularly skilled. He just executes well.
He just works hard, bro.
He just executes very well.
You give him a role, he does it.
Yeah.
And he does it well.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, I think if you want to talk about other players, because I think Doherty's signing fee was about 40 million pounds, 50 million euros. What? Yeah, I think it was his transfer fee was quite high.
No, that's like Jota's. That was Jota's number. I'm sure it's in the teens because Jota was like 35 or 45, something like that.
Like 20 or something. Yeah.
Who? Doherty. Yeah.
Not 40, 50, sure. I'll remember that and I would have said they're crazy.
Yeah.
In fact, you're right. Doherty's highlight of the season was having to delete Arsenal tweets that he supports Arsenal under Tottenham's promo team video.
His highlights of the season were deleting support.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I don't know why I thought he went that high. It was 16 million. So it's not,
Yeah, but still, I mean, Wolves were, the surprise package type of thing.
But I still blame it on management when they bought that player. He normally plays in the back 3.
Yeah.
And now they put him in a back 4 and then he's short because he's in the back 4. And he was never a great left or right back. He was a great wing back.
So you see, he had 15 appearances, obviously no goals, but 2 assists and 3 clean sheets. So you look at that and you think, okay, yeah.
And Serge Aurier defends better than him. So
Yeah.
Because he's used to a back four.
I think that's the list of worst for me. Okay.
Yeah, that was actually such a useless signing because, yeah, Serge Aurier had 2 goals, 3 assists, and 19 games. It's not far off his tally with 4 clean sheets. He's done better than him.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, can you actually argue that worst signing of the season?
From this season, look, Tottenham have to change managers. If it's a guy that wants to play 3 or 5 at the back,
Yeah, okay.
that guy immediately turns his
maybe
situation around. But from this season, I
don't see a
think we
future.
should put him on the overall list.
Yeah. From this, because we're only judging from the season, right?
Yeah.
We're saying who signed this season and flopped this season.
Yes.
He's one of them.
Okay, no fair. No one else. West Brom, we don't care. West Ham, I think we gotta put one man in, even though he was alone.
Halfway through.
You can't put a player
I think
halfway
we should
through.
leave him.
No.
Well,
it
look,
could-
Jay Lings is Ballon d'Or. He's Messi Lingard.
I think
He wins that
for 2 things. I feel like you can't put him there for the simple fact that he's a loan signing. He's going to go away, as well as he joined halfway through the season. That just could have been his purple patch. The same way that we discounted Jota because he had half a good season. The only reason Jay Lings is right there right now, he's having half a good season towards the business end. So we can't put him there. If Jota doesn't make it, he can't make it.
So, I hear what you're saying, but to me, I just say towards that club itself, you're saying, sorry, Lingard, Souček, and Kufal,
Souček is the best sign.
right? So, if they had full seasons, it would be Lingard, but Lingard's half a season. Exactly what you said, it's half a season.
It would be if he kept up the performances.
Yeah. So I just say West Ham. In my mind, I'm saying Souček or Lingard.
Souček. Souček.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually gonna have a look.
Souček got them into that top 4. Lingard would have helped them sustain it. Nah? I view it differently. If maybe Lingard got the beginning of the season, maybe they don't have that momentum to have that defensive steel. Lingard is just like how like in football, you always got to get the defense right first, because that will get you halfway, or at least 75% of the way. And then you can start adding those nice players at the top. That's what Lingard is right now.
You know what? To look at it, between Souček and Lingard, they both have the same amount of goals in the league. Lingard has more assists he's got 3 to Souček's 1. But if you consider what position Souček plays in,
Sure.
Souček is a huge part of why West Ham are where they are.
yes, I believe so too.
West Ham were in top 4 before
Yes, before
Lingard came.
Lingard got there, and Lingard essentially just carried them through.
Yeah.
So because of the fact that Souček has been there for the whole season, I feel like we can include him because he was there last season, but it was a loan.
Souček.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
then
he was-
it doesn't count.
It
It was a
loan.
loan, and then they finalized it.
No, but we wrote off some players earlier when we were saying this for that reason.
Okay. No, we can leave him out. That's why I brought up the fact.
Yeah.
Last season,
This is your debut in the season.
but last season,
Then we can't include Lingard though. Okay, fine, but it's a new
no,
club.
it's a
new
sign.
club. It's a new club.
But
Okay,
I
then
still
don't
wouldn't
get
say that. Okay, but I get what you
Yeah.
said.
Well, I'm assuming because Souček came same time as Lingard, like last season.
Oh, last season. Yeah.
Last season, he's
Oh,
also
then we would
January
have put
signing.
Bruno into the squad.
Yeah.
Well, Bruno wasn't alone, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, yeah, I agree with you. Let's leave Souček out. So, but I don't think for overall we can put Lingard in. We can give him an honorable mention.
Yeah. I think he goes onto the list,
Yeah.
but I think when you're picking the winner, it's hard to pick him.
Yeah.
But either way, I already know who my 2 picks are for best and worst.
Yeah. No, but I'm just.
Stop the press.
Yeah, you see, it's just about finalizing it. We're looking at it from from an overall point of view. Wolves, there's not really much to talk about. We'll leave it there.
This man started from top 6, and now we're talking about Wolves.
No, but I'm literally just browsing through to see what names.
Nobody cares about Wolves signings.
Were you taking the names down? Just refresh us with what's on the with the names. So
the best signings. So the best signings we have Eduardo Mendy. We have Emilio Martinez.
Okay.
Wesley Fofana.
Okay.
And Ruben Diaz. And the worst.
Mendy second.
Defenders. Okay.
No, there weren't many.
And a goalkeeper.
2 goalkeepers. There weren't really many strikers. Because even though with Jota, I think Jota is probably the only only real striker who got signed that's done anything. Ollie Watkins we removed.
No, he scored in 6 games. I refuse.
Huh?
He scored in 6 games. I refuse.
Yeah. So but worst signings. Okay, we said we will remove Werner. Actually, wait. Let's actually analyze Werner's goal contributions, because I feel like if we
Chelsea's top goal scorer has got 6 goals. It doesn't matter.
I feel as though
and for the list of worst, he starts too many games to be
well,
he's assists like
you can say he starts them and plays them badly, but I don't think so.
But he's never played badly. He just hasn't.
Just can't shoot.
He's been unlucky, if I'm being honest. Like some of his shots, the keeper save it with his feet barely.
No, but my thing is that if we're including Kai Havertz, isn't it a bit unfair not to include Timo Werner?
Havertz is there to assist. He's done 4. Nah? If Werner has more assists than Havertz, Sharp, I can say he's having a tough time in front of goal, but he brings more to the team overall.
I don't agree. I don't agree with either of them being on the worst list.
I think the reason why they're on the worst is because of their price tag.
Okay.
Because I think Havertz was like 75 million.
Okay. Yeah. There was a chat of.
So
versus expectation, right?
But now looking at Timo Werner's, I see he's got 33 games. He's had 6 goals and 8 assists. That's 14
goal contributions.
Yeah,
I'm not going
to 30 what games?
33,
almost 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm not going to fight against him. I'm sure he's having a bad season because we remember the terrible misses he's had.
I think for this conversation, I think we can leave out
Werner.
We can leave out Werner.
Okay.
For worst, we've got Havertz, we've got Van de Beek, we've got Brewster, Doherty, and I think looking at this list, we need to include Willian, even though he was
No. We did have him on that.
We did have him on that list.
Because he was for free, but
but he's still a sign.
Yes.
But right, you know what's the thing, because I hate Willian so much, I want to put Willian. But I have to go with Ryan Brewster for his price tag.
Yeah.
I concur.
Okay, so for worst, because to tell you the truth, I was going to say, I would have said Donny van de Beek, but I feel like with Donny van de Beek, he's just been unfortunate. He hasn't been played. But with Brewster, I feel like they bought him to play him.
They bought him to score goals and he didn't score.
He did not. Sure. He did absolutely nothing.
For that price tag, though, 30 million to take you down to the championship and score goals. I might as well bought you at a cut price of 10 million the next year.
So I feel like he did nothing. So it would be unfair to kind of include him. Doherty, you played out of position, so I'll give you that. Willian. Yeah,
Willian's the worst of the big 6 signings.
Yeah, but I feel like he had some assists.
Is he even that strong?
Willian had chances, guys.
But I'm saying, is he the worst of the big 6 signings?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Which I said, which is strong, because he's had a better season than Donny van de Beek at least.
Yeah, no, I would actually. I'd actually.
He hasn't had a better season than Donny van de Beek.
Van de Beek has hardly gotten a sniff in the starting lineup.
So automatically, just by that, getting more minutes, then he's had better.
Yeah, but Willian has been given chances and he's done nothing from the start.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna.
Donny's played 17 games.
Yeah, but a lot of those are subs.
1 goal, 1 assist.
But a lot of those are subs. I'm not gonna be harsh on players who play 15 minutes compared to players who start and play 80. One played way worse. When they threw me on was trying to save a game. They threw you on to try and win the game from the get-go and you did nothing. They had to go take another player to throw them on to save the game.
Fair enough.
I think, let me look. I'm going to look at Donny van der Beek's stats.
There's no way that boy started 17 games, boy.
Oh, starts never.
Okay. No.
I don't even think his starts get anywhere near 5.
He had 17 appearances, 14 were as substitute.
You see,
so I
3
think,
starts. Yeah, no, that's why I say it's harsh.
Leave him out of that conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's between Willian and...
It's Brewster all day.
It's Willian, Brewster, and Doherty.
Brewster
But
all
we're
day.
signing out of everyone.
Brewster
I think, yeah, you're right.
all day.
Brewster.
It's Brewster.
And when Liverpool fans were trying to convince me it's a good signing for Sheffield, I'm like, no, not at that price tag. In fact, that boy was supposed to be worth 5 million.
Sure.
For a person who's never had a senior appearance for his club side, no, 5 million.
Yeah, for a guy that went on loan and played 20 games.
Because if we're going to say that, man, like Nketiah should be with 50 or something.
25 games, 13 as a substitute, no goals.
Brewster.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm even going to go look for assists for him.
Of course, there's nothing. Sheffield don't score.
No, I'm just trying to see.
Mr. Post just wants to like rub it in.
No, I want to make sure that if we're giving an opinion.
Post is next gonna go. I'm gonna check if he's even lost his virginity.
Yo, okay, yeah, these are terrible. He's got no
But
goals,
nothing in the net.
no goals, no assists. Yeah.
I don't know how they got to that price tag. I don't know why. You know what's the funny thing, man? I remember beginning of season, Sheffield said screw you to Arsenal because we asked for 20 million for Frohlan Balogun. Nah? And they went to go to pay 30 for Brewster, who never had a senior appearance in his life.
That's why I say good for them. So yeah. So I think we finalized the worst. Best?
To me, it's Diaz.
Steers.
It's Diaz. It's not impressive.
Steers.
So
It's been a season of good defensive performances.
So I think, yeah, we've given our opinions there, guys. Our signing of the season is Ruben Diaz from Benfica to Manchester City. And the worst is Ryan Brewster from Liverpool to Sheffield United.
Hey.
I mean, they're getting relegated, so
Truth.
I think you can...
You bought a striker to score goals and he did not score one. Hectic.
Yeah. But yeah, I think...
What's that buyback clause worth? They said a 30% buyback clause. His price dropped to 3 million now.
Geez.
They're gonna buy him for what? 1 million?
Yeah, they're Champions League. I don't know what he's going to be doing.
Or like a 30% sell-on clause, I think. Sorry, so they're gonna get 1 million. Oh man,
Yeah. That was a waste. They were optimistic, but...
I blame whoever the director of football is there.
Yeah, man, but I don't know. I think we've touched on,
Yeah.
What time is it, guys? There.
Hey?
What time is it?
We an hour 30. That's minus about 45. So
I want to watch Man United lose again.
7 now.
Let's go watch watch some football.
I think we're gonna wrap up.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch some football. So
Yeah. Just before the United Fulham game.
yes,
So I guess we'll update you on it next time.
congratulations to
Mr. Functional.
congratulations to United or Fulham.
For winning the game.
Yes, that was a great game for United.
Great penalty from Bruno Fernandez.
Yes. I think we can have that.
Dodgy yet again. VAR to United's rescue.
Yes, that ref,
2 penalties.
that ref was quite unfair to Fulham. United, we don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think we're gonna just wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that other jazz. And yeah, guess we'll see.
Don't follow the some poor person that he says. His name is Mr. Potion. Follow him by his actual name.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Poor has enough random followers.
Guess we'll see you guys next week. On my right, I've got Lucas. Any Final
Brother
parting
Hakeem,
words?
drop a freestyle.
Yes, Brother Hakeem, any final parting words?
I've got the ire in Maguire. all good.
Uncle Curtis, any final words from you?
Any final words? London is still red. I don't care if my team is not in the Champions League, man. London is red.
All right, man. Yeah.
And you are?
Mpo. You guys will catch me on the streets. I don't know.
Those guys still being strong with it. Okay.
Yes. Home Affairs knows me by name. That's how it works. But yeah, guys, have a lovely week. And yeah, stay blessed.
Shout out to
Mpo,
Mr.
don't sue us.
We hasn't betting my league.